Hi everyone, this is Tom Hamilton, and I'm sorry if it's confusing that I'm wearing a Boris Karloff t-shirt, but unfortunately I don't have a t-shirt for Vincent Price as yet. I want to apologise to all of you because it's been about 3 weeks since there's been any updates on the campaign. There's been a lot going on in the last few weeks, and there's going to be lots of announcements coming up over the next few weeks. At the end of this video we're going to reveal one of the logos that we're going to be using on some of the rewards, so you'll be able to see that. And what I also want to do is share something that's going to be happening over the course of the stretch campaign, which I think you're all going to enjoy. Now, they say when life deals you a lemon, make lemonade. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, our wonderful composer Laura Forrest Hay, who did all the music for Boris Karloff, the man behind The Monster, and who we were hoping was going to compose the score for Vincent Price and The Art of Living, is unable to do so. Now, this is because her husband, who's a stage actor, has been offered a major role in a production that's going to be running through to the end of November. Now, that's terrific news for them professionally. When she was composing the music for Boris Karloff, he was being the house father. So it's only fair that they trade roles. What this means then is that she's not available to compose the music for Vincent Price. Now, here comes the lemonade bit, because when we made Leslie Howard The Man Who Gave a Damn, I had a lot of trouble finding the right kind of composer to do the music for that film. We created an opening sequence, and then we offered it as a competition piece to any musicians that wanted to apply, and what they had to do was compose the music synchronized to that sequence. And then I basically listened to all the results and I decided on the winner. Now, the winner on that occasion was Maria Antal, who did a magical job on Leslie Howard. Now, the funny thing is, the runner-up was Laura Forrest Hay. So that little competition actually served me very well. So we're going to do that again. But this time, I'm going to share it with all of you who've pledged towards the campaign. And I will look forward to hearing your opinions of the various pieces of music. Now, of course, we're not going to make this stuff publicly available. It's only going to be for those of you who have actually pledged. So if you haven't pledged yet, now's your chance. And you're going to be able to see something very exciting going on in terms of the creativity of the film as a whole. And now, here is the logo that Jenny Raimondi has created for Vincent Price and The Art of Living. It's going to appear on the memorabilia that we'll be offering and also on the t-shirts as well. Thank you very much for listening in today. Bye bye now.